Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to model number 4 for the Hobby Train set. I've got a mock collection, so to say. This is very interesting because the build for this was more difficult than I thought. So, as per usual, I'm using PDF instructions in the style of the LEGO Digital Designer. Not the best to follow, and honestly, this was a bit stupid. So, I was told, because this is second-hand, this set, I was told that all the original pieces are part of the set and it's all included. This bar that, stretches along here is only supposed to go up to where it meets this red bit that sticks out. It doesn't, it continues, which is a bit annoying because that section of the bar piece is supposed to not exist. So I thought, I'll have to build around that now. It's not a massive problem because this isn't going to be staying. But, this is quite a cool model, though, for what it is. This is the first one out of potentially the rest where I'm going to be using a 9 volts motor. Because I didn't want to, I couldn't be bothered, really, just to duplicate the instructions used for the other wheelbase. It's very simple, very easy, but at the same time, I just couldn't be bothered, so it was just laziness on my behalf. It's very cool though, it's got some nice details where it goes from 6 wide to 4 to 6. We have a little step ladder going on here to be able to get to the front of the diesel for repairs on the lights or anything like that. Other details include a little bar going across the front, which is quite nice. We have the old style magnets taking off from the buffers and attached to a 3x2 little circular piece, which I use for, hang on, I can actually demonstrate that here. I got that piece, come on, there we are. So it's attached to one of these, basically. And it is quite a cool piece. I mean, you can do quite a bit with that. I use it a lot for my quadruplexes, for the articulation, which is very handy. And, tell you what, I need to say this again, I'm still struggling with the light, and it's absolutely a pain in the ass. So, yeah, with the red, it's still not helping. And, again, I'm so sorry, I can't do too much else about that. It's either bright light where you can see it, or no light and you cannot see it. I'd rather you be able to see it despite how bad it looks. I'd rather that you still saw it. Let's just lift it up now, shall we? So of course wheels are going to flop down because of the weights and the heaviness of these pieces. I love the upside down building as well. We're starting to get into more of that, especially with the locomotives as well. So it's the 1x2 brick where it's got studs on the side, and it's going to attach to the plates on both ends, and that's how that's keeping that upside down building to stay on the engine. It's very cool as well because it's using elements that look good upright, but wouldn't look good if it was inverted, like if the studs were just on the opposite side, if you know what I mean. So obviously, like these style bricks where it's a 1 1/3 tool is basically being used here, and again it really does capture a good shape. I do like that. Going along the sides and along the top as well, this was a bit of a pain because the instructions became a little difficult to follow, especially with the black. It doesn't show the outlines of the bricks. So this little section here was not filled in. I didn't realise that in the instructions, nor did I realise that on the actual model until I completed it. I looked at this bit, I put my thumb in it, I was like, wait, why am I putting my thumb in this? Why is there a gap? And that's when I clocked, oh right, there's a gap. So I just grabbed a few pieces and filled it in, which isn't the best thing ever. I still like that they have the kind of half building thing going on here, which is half a stud out of the main wall itself, which is pretty cool. Going along the top, the shape is also really nice, 6 to 4 to 6 again for a little detail piece going on here. I'm not American, so I can't say how accurate this is in terms of other American engines, diesels rather, that are out there. I could just look at a couple of images, but obviously actual knowledge to a couple of images is much better. And as a whole, this is quite a cool looking diesel. You have things like the Burlington Northern Santa Fe model, the Maersk train, and I think, yeah, we also have the Blue City diesel that was released in 2014 in this style of model. But this is honestly better than all of them because it's much better building. Well, arguably you could say that the Maersk train is better than this one because modern elements, better building techniques, and just a cleaner shape. But this is actually really, really good. If you're a fan of diesels, you know, for the LEGO train community, and you have the pieces to be able to build this, then build it, because it is absolutely stunning. And that's a Brit saying that, so they've definitely done something right. Fair enough. Okay, that's model number 4, done and done. 4 out of 30, good lord. It's not going to be too bad after the 30th one is done. Okay, let's build that one then. So thank you for watching, I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.